Welcome to the coach trip.
Good morning.
7 couples on a 30-day tour of Europe. For some of them, it could be the holiday of a lifetime, taking in some of Europe's most famous sights and cities.
So relaxed. It's been wonderful.
But for others, it could be a complete nightmare.
Yeah, I can't stand them really, mate. That's it. I think they're sarcastic, rude.
I don't like her. Really don't like her.
This is no ordinary coach trip, because if you don't like the people you're travelling with, you can vote to send them home.
If you want to have a go at me, then fair enough. It's water off a duck's back.
Currently travelling on the coach trip are Trevor and Paul.
It's just we bring out sort of the child in each other and annoy people, really, I suppose.
I wouldn't say annoy.
Any way would you describe it?
Please.
Pete and Barbara.
Because I've kept little souvenirs from each place so that when I get back home I'll be able to put a scrapbook together.
Ellen and Rose.
Well, can you see a saga woman driven across a car like that? You know, it would never sell.
Be the laughing stock of home.
Bob and Pasquale.
We try to wear different colognes if possible, because Bob doesn't like to smell the same. I don't know what his problem is.
Emma and Sally.
I've slept for the most of the trip so far this morning.
I was pretty
so I
happy
haven't actually spoken
this
to
morning.
anybody really.
Now I just feel rough and...
Tom and Max.
I'll show a good time.
Show us a good time, I think, mate.
Yeah, we should eat. That's a lot,
I
mate.
think we had a handle.
Too much women for us, I think, mate.
And keeping the passengers awake and alert is Brendan, their tour guide.
Oh, yesterday was a bit of a disaster, really, because at least 50% of the coach was hungover. And you can't really, enjoy an excursion if you're hungover.
Yesterday in the tour, after a delayed start, thanks to Tom and Max's unpaid hotel bill,
So these are all drinks?
the coach eventually rolled into the Italian city of Bologna. The passengers then got to make their own pasta, and after a ride in some classic cars at the Lamborghini factory,
God, you'd probably do Scarborough to London in 2 hours.
it was vote time, and the coach said goodbye to one of its longest-running couples, Marion and Phil.
The final words of coach trip will be, make the most of it, because every day could be your last.
The passengers will get to meet their replacements today, day 13 of the coach trip. It's 8:32 a.m. in Bologna. Today the coach will be travelling to its next Italian destination, Orvieto. After the tour's delayed start yesterday, Brendan is making sure the same thing doesn't happen this morning.
Straight out the door, turn right into the car park. Can't miss the coach. Where's Tom? I'll have a turn in a minute. He's gone back in here. He's had his breakfast. He's here getting change. Right, we're ready, guys.
So, no delays today. A swift departure for the coach as it heads 169 miles to Orvieto. Yesterday, Marion and Phil were voted off the coach. So this morning, most of the passengers are reminiscing about their departed friends.
They weren't particularly happy, were they? But we were surprised how the voting went. And obviously a bit upset that they went as well. It's probably just a period, that you go through thinking about one that's gone off. But I mean, obviously, when another one comes on, you get that void, filled again.
Whether Phil and Marion wanted to go home or not, they've made good friends and they're sorry to see him go. I mean, even though I know we made the right decision in the end, I was upset when they went. I went for a little cry in the toilet on my own because I wasn't going to do it in front of everyone, but it is upsetting. And I think because of the way Pete and Barbara are, they're that sort of people that they do get attached to people. And I think Barbara was genuinely sorry to see him go.
Although the group are a little quieter than usual, their next Italian destination could be just what they need to cheer them up. Orvieto lies in southwest Umbria and is one of the oldest cities in Italy. It was a major centre of the Etruscan civilization, a mysterious people who predate the Roman Empire by several hundred years. and the archaeological museum houses some of the Etruscan artefacts that have been recovered in the area. One of the most remarkable buildings in the city is the Gothic cathedral, the Duomo, which took over 100 years to complete. Its glittering mosaic facade is visible for miles around and boasts some of the most important examples of 14th century Italian sculpture in the world. And it's not just the cathedral which attracts the visitors. The city is packed with many examples of fine 19th century and Renaissance architecture, such as the Torre de Maurizio and Piazza della Repubblica. Being such a beautiful city, it's no wonder the locals are keen to preserve the fragile rock plateau on which it stands. That's why there's a ban on driving cars through Orvieto's narrow alleyways, so the group have had to leave the coach on the outskirts of the city and walk to their first stop.
Are we all together?
After the success of the pasta making yesterday, Brendan has arranged for the group to have a lesson in making that other Italian speciality, pizza.
Rose.
The tour has come to a local pizzeria where a professional Italian chef is going to teach them how to make pizza the traditional way. For starters, this means getting into suitable clothing.
Okay, so put your apron on, guys.
Although one size fits all doesn't really count with Sally. At least Bob and Paul are there to lend a hand.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Paul.
Once dressed, their instructor Angelina starts the lesson. First up, the pizza base, but no pre-bought bases here. The group need to make theirs from scratch by taking flour, adding yeast, water, salt and a bit of sugar to make the pizza crunchy when cooked.
Brava la signora.
Brava, signora. Veramente bravi.
Thank you.
We've got it. Bravo. We've got it. Bravo. Bravo.
Yesterday, Max, who used to be a chef, excelled at pasta making, and today he's not going to let anyone spoil his culinary reputation, not even Sally.
I was making the pizza, I saw her struggling with her little hands and that. And in the kitchen I can be a bit of a bully, you know, because I suppose because of the old background and that. So I sort of went over and gave her a little, she goes, oh, I'll do it, you know. So I bullied her a little bit and started doing it. She got really stroppy.
Sally wanted to roll it out and put all the tomato stuff on, and Max sort of pushed her out of the way because it wasn't exactly getting any bigger. So she sort of hit him, and I thought they were joking about, but then they started throwing insults at each other, so I thought, just let them get on with it.
Base is ready, it's time for the fun bit, decoration. Modern pizza is believed to have been invented by Raphael Esposito, a baker in Naples who, in 1889, prepared a pizza for Queen Margherita using the colours of the Italian flag, with red tomato sauce, white mozzarella cheese and green basil leaves. The Queen was delighted. Pizza Margherita was born. It seems the spirit of Esposito is with Max today. He still isn't letting anyone touch his pizza. Unlike Pasquale, who's getting his group to do all the work.
Phil and Bob did the rolling, Emma did the topping, and I just stood there looking fabulous.
Pizza's finished, and now the really fun part, tasting. But there's 2 extra guests for lunch. Phil and Marion's replacements have arrived, and it's time for the group to meet them.
Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we got one final pizza surprise for you at the end of your lesson. Introduce you to Angela and to Eden, who will be joining us on our tour this afternoon. They're your new contestants. Angela and Eden are just going to tell us a little bit about themselves, and then we'll go around as usual with 1 question per person. So, Angela, over to you first.
Yes, I'm Angela. I'm from Italian parents, and I was brought up in Australia. But I got sick of Australia. It's too hot, and I'm in London because I love the English weather, believe it or not.
Good afternoon, my name is Eden. I'm a retired interior designer. We were swept off our feet, brought on this trip, and still recovering from it. We haven't quite got ourselves together yet, so I don't know what else to say at the moment, really.
Are you both married, or...?
Oh, no, I was never married. I'm single.
Oh, I'm happily divorced, sir.
Your magnificent beard, how long did it take you to grow it?
well, it has been described from grotesque to magnificent. Well, it's been growing probably about 5 years. I started off as a wee goatee and got slightly out of control, so I just let it grow for a laugh.
Well, I'd just like to finally welcome them anyway. So they'll be joining us for lunch with Angela and Eden, and lunch is being served outside on a beautiful terrace. So if you'd like to disrobe, you can take your hats with you if you want for a souvenir, courtesy of the school. And we'll see each other next door for lunch.
Coming up in part 2, the group make their first impressions of Eden and Angela over lunch.
I wouldn't say they were barking mad, I would just say they're eccentric.
They then sample some of Orvieto's finest wines. And Ellen and Rose speak their mind at today's vote.
And she was showing the new boys that came on all the underwear, the bikinis and things, flaunting them in front. It's embarrassing.
Today's the 13th day of the coach trip, and our travellers have arrived in the Italian city of Orvieto. So far today, they've turned their hands to pizza making.
Phil and Barrett did the rolling, Emma did the topping, and I just stood there looking fabulous.
And 2 new people have joined the coach trip, Eden and Angela. But before heading off to their next activity, it's time for the group to finally taste their pizza handiwork. And the meal provides the perfect opportunity for everyone to get to know the new arrivals, Eden and Angela, who are already showing off their royal connections.
We live in Windsor.
Windsor?
Windsor, yes. Yeah.
We're royalty. I escort the Queen up to the gates every Sunday when she's in residence. When she goes to church, yeah. Well, the policemen don't do that, you see. So I get on my bike, I bip so people move her away.
Really?
Yeah, so she can get through, straight through. Yeah.
Eden and Angela and Eden's beard seem to be making quite an impression.
Oh, so far I'm loving Angela. I haven't really spoken to Eden yet. But I like his beard, and that shows character, right? You know, it looks well groomed. He was losing some nice conditioner in there.
Nice, lovely people. Nice.
Eden character.
Yeah, very much character, Eden.
Angela,
Love the beard.
oh.
Superb beard.
Yeah.
When Pete got near him, it was like Velcro.
Well, they're very eccentric, aren't they? They're very eccentric characters. I mean, I wouldn't say they were barking mad, I would just say they're eccentric.
But not everybody's impressed with the newcomers.
It's like a ZZ Top conference.
I'm sorry, I'm even more gutted that Phil and Marion have gone now, because if that's their replacements, I'm sorry. So what's going on? I've just seen her eating a pizza and it's not a pretty sight. I'm sorry.
She's got the eating habits of a warthog, to be quite honest. I'm quite offended by what I saw. She wasn't eating the food, she was actually wolfing it down like if she was in a Biafran country and getting ready to catch a train, to be honest.
And I think he's keeping his salad in his beard for later.
Oh.
Honestly said, they can give us a vote later on, because I don't think I can make the effort to talk to them at the moment. Let everyone know. They're all round them like flies.
Well, flies round feces, some of the contestants, that's what I say.
Lunch over, and it's time for the group's second excursion of the day, wine tasting. Although Italy has less agricultural land than France, it produces and exports more wine than any other country in the world. Italy has a proud tradition of winemaking, dating back over 4,000 years. Luckily, Sommelier Graciela is on hand to offer an insight into some of the local Orvieto varieties.
This one is the classical white wine produced here in Orvieto. The other one is made with a blend of Cabernet, Merlot and Sangiovese.
But enough of the theory. Everyone is eager to get a taste of the wines on offer, starting with the whites. Although Pasquale's not convinced.
I'm not a wine person at all. I'm a disco girl at heart, Malibu and orange every time.
Thankfully, the red wines are proving more popular.
That is rich, is that?
That is really nice.
I wonder if we can buy a bottle.
A crate would go down well.
So can we have a round of applause for Gracia?
Unfortunately, just when the group seem to be behaving like sophisticated Europeans, Pasquale has to throw a spanner in the works.
Pasquale made some sort of bitchy comment about her fringe, you know, or having this Marcel wave or whatever her hair was done, a poof on or whatever.
And as a hairdresser, I wanted to know why she wore that fringe so severe, to be quite honest. So it was quite harsh, I really did. She reminded me of an older version of Pam Ayres, to be quite honest, with very severe, with the bold haircut. And it quite frightening, very frightening.
You want to top up?
As most people are onto seconds or thirds, Ellen is taking things steady.
I'm afraid if I drank that, you would have to carry me home.
Well, I'm not a connoisseur of it, you know. But I don't mind an odd glass of red wine, just for, it's like a medicine, you know, medicinal purposes.
You see quite a few glasses in front of me. We actually passed them down to Ellen and Rose, and they polished them off and passed them back to us. This medicinal stuff, I think is taking it a little far when you look at the empty glasses on the table.
Don't believe everything.
Don't believe everything they say.
That those two say.
It's not right.
Perhaps a bit of Dutch courage from the wine tasting might ease the pressure as the group head off for today's vote. On Coach Trip, the passengers' holiday will continue for as long as they remain popular with the other travellers. Because on this trip, at the end of every day, each pair vote privately for who they want off the coach. Whoever gets the most votes is awarded a yellow card. If they are given a second yellow card during the trip, they are sent home to be replaced by a new pair. Brendan gathers the group together to hear the results.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in Orvieto, and it's time for another vote. Angela and Eden, who have just joined the group, are immune from a vote against them this evening, but can actually cast a vote against you. May I also remind the group that Ellen and Rose and Trevor and Paul already have a yellow card against them, so should they get another yellow card tonight, it means a red card, and they will have to actually leave the group this evening.
Tom and Max are first to vote.
Tonight, me and Tom are going to be voting for Ellen and Rose. Yesterday, when you voted for Phil, I noticed you said that you voted for him because they'd both been on here quite long. So we consider that quite a threat to us because we've been here since the beginning as well.
Tonight, Peter and myself are voting, unfortunately, for Ellen and Rose. We get on with you very well, but basically we're just returning a vote. And you stated at the time that you voted for us, as with Phil and Marion, that you felt we'd been on here quite a long time and that we should give someone else a chance. But unfortunately, we came on the show thinking that that was the name of the game, to stay on it as long as possible.
The idea is to stay on and be voted off by other people. Not simply say...
Give your place up for someone else.
Give your place up for someone else, and twice they've said that.
Tonight, we're going to vote for Pete and Barbara for the simple reason it's just a return of fire and no other reason than that, really.
I'm voting for Peter and Barbara, even though I don't know them. I just feel they have to go.
Well, as the new members of the group, I feel as if we're like a crash on the Himalayas and who's going to eat who first. And not that we dislike anybody. We haven't even had a chance to get to know anyone.
Well, tonight we're voting for Pete and Babs, and it's only because you've never had a yellow card. They've been the first to come on the trip, and we really think it's time to give other people a chance to see what we have seen. You feel as though we're a threat. Well, we didn't mean it. It's just that we're trying to be fair with everybody on the show, that's all.
We don't feel you're a threat, Ellen.
Thank you.
We feel that you don't understand the game.
We don't.
No, we don't know.
I know, I know it's
not to give way for somebody else.
If it's not your nature, I'm afraid that's the way we play.
Yeah.
Okay, tonight I'm afraid we're voting for Rose and Ellen again, purely because we still think that out of everybody in the group, you're just the ladies that we probably have the least in common with or interact with the least.
We don't play the game.
No, that's not it
If you're
at all,
truthful,
actually.
it's because we don't play the game.
No, honestly, it's not. It is because we think we interact with you guys the least.
I don't think
That is
so.
the
We have
reason.
tried. We have tried with you.
I know you have.
We have tried a lot with you.
It's not through a lack of trying. It's just that we think we have more in common with the other
Well, yes,
members of the group.
but a lot of younger people do get on with us. Older people get on with us. We get on with an awful lot, but it's just one of those things that's happened. No offence. We've enjoyed it. Fine.
Rose and Ellen and Barbara and Pete each have 3 votes. If Pasquale and Bob vote for the ladies, it will result in their second yellow card and they'll be sent home.
It's been a difficult decision, and I know why we stood at the end now, because this is obviously the position of death. Our reason for voting for this couple wasn't to get rid of them off the show, it was because just the simple reason that we hadn't given them a vote before, and the way it's turned out now is going to break my heart because we've voted for Rose and Ellen.
It's quite all right.
And really, you were really good friends to us. You've never voted for us, and we really didn't know how everyone else was going to vote.
We've had a wonderful time.
And I don't want to I feel so guilty stood here.
You don't need to feel guilty.
Because we are the ones giving you the deciding vote, and that wasn't our intention at all.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your votes this evening. And the result is that with 4 votes, you have a yellow card, which is your second yellow card, which unfortunately turns into a red
That's
card.
all right.
And may I ask you to say your goodbyes and follow me
Yes.
to the coach?
Fine.
Okay?
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Okay.
So, after 5 days on the coach, Ellen and Rose must say their goodbyes. And now they're leaving, they're keen to get a few things off their chests.
We're not schemers, I'm afraid. We never will be, and that's just why we've been voted off.
We've
There's
met good
certain
friends
scroungers on the show that shouldn't be on. And there's rude people, and people are sick. But because it's the name of the game, they're playing it against one another. They know exactly what they're doing. And I'm afraid, as I said before, it's not us.
Yes.
Emma and Sally are schemers.
Yes.
She shouldn't be on. She shouldn't be on there. She's just not right for the game.
She's not. She's blatant.
She goes into little
tantrums,
and if things don't go her way, and she was showing the new boys that came on all the underwear, the bikinis and things, flaunting them in front. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Ellen and Rose say goodbye to Orvieto, and their holiday is over.
Sorry.
Tomorrow, 2 new people will replace them on the coach.
Go on, put it on, you'll get cold,
It's now 9 p.m, and before the group have their evening meal, Brendan has arranged a special treat to take people's minds off the vote, an Italian lesson.
Acqua frizzante. Ok, tutti insieme. Acqua frizzante. Acqua naturale. Acqua naturale. Ancora.
But instead of improving the atmosphere, it seems to have made things worse.
Max said the word to Tom, said, say this to Pasquale. The word was frojo. And then Tom smiled over to me and Pasquale frojo in front of the 2 new contestants, which means Pasquale queer, Pasquale faggot. I thought, why are they saying these things to me? I don't call them naff heterosexuals or sad heterosexuals. Bob says, calm down, but no, I didn't want to calm down. I was genuinely angry by that response, and I got really off.
Next time on Coach Trip, the coach heads to the Italian capital, Rome, where Trevor and Paul enjoy the Colosseum.
Bye-bye, wheelie!
The group makes some wishes at the Trevi Fountain, and there's no holding back for Pasquale as yet again he airs his views on Sally.
Pauline Fowler's long-lost witch of a daughter. Actress, she'll be on the streets in a couple of years, acting with a bowl as a beggar.